India is a land of mystery and adventure. From ancient times, India is known as country of black magic and tantriks. Either it's about religious or myth. There are many rumors and facts which are either undiscovered or vanished. India has captivated generations and generations of scientists and researchers with mysteries that till today remain unsolved and unexplained. Let's take a look at some of these mysteries of India that have baffled people throughout the ages. Today we're going to uncover 10 mysterious places in India which you have ever heard. Please subscribe to my channel to get more videos. Number 1. Roopkund, Uttarakhand, the mystery of Skeleton Lake. Every year as the ice melts in Roopkund, a glacial lake located at an elevation of 16,500 feet, hundreds of human skeletons are seen floating. Rediscovered in the year 1942 by a forest ranger, the skeletons in the Roopkund lake have since then been shrouded in mystery. With the help of forensics and radiocarbon tests, researchers believe that the corpses are around 1,200 years old. According to some, they are the remains of the Japanese soldiers who died of exposure, and another version of the story is that, after a sudden and violent hailstorm, which wiped out an entire group of people, their dead bodies were washed off into the lake. Number 2. Mysterious bird suicide, Jatinga, Assam. Jatinga, a small village in Assam, has everything that you can expect in a peaceful holiday destination. However, instead of its lush greenery and the backdrop of mountains, Jatinga is famous for a mysterious phenomenon that happens every year during the late monsoon months. Right after sunset, when locals are busy preparing for the night, hundreds of migratory birds commit mass suicide here. This happens every day. To no surprise, the local population gives a spooky theory that evil spirits in the sky are responsible for the event. Quite naturally, ornithologists aren't satisfied with this explanation and have come up with their very own scientific theory. They state that the dense monsoon fog and high-altitude daze birds. When these dazed birds try to make their way towards village lights, they end up hitting trees and buildings, resulting in death or serious injuries. However, there is no one to explain why these birds fly at night, and why they get trapped in the same place every year. Number 3. Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan, the most haunted place in India. There is a board on the fort gate which states tourists are prohibited to stay inside before sunrise and after sunset. It is believed the ghosts of a princess and the wizard still travels. Even while shooting for a show, which was featured on the fort's story, the actors had some fearful experiences. It is the most haunted place of India, which has different mysteries associated with it. Bhangarh Fort, one of the most haunted places in India, does not need any introduction. This famous tourist place will spook the hell out of you. Even if it's listed at the end here, but it surely ranks at the top whenever we talk about any haunted tales. History behind. A popular tale behind the spookiness of the fort claims that a tantrik wanted to marry the queen of the fort, Rani Ratnawati. After learning about his evil thoughts, Rani got the tantrik who used to do black magic at her palace. Number 4. Magnetic Hill, Ladakh. Get pulled uphill by magnetic forcen. We are aware of a vehicle slipping downhill, but can it actually go up the other way around? There is a hill in Ladakh that is believed to be magnetic. If by any chance you happen to park your car, and leave it on neutral on the road that climbs up the hill, it will ascend the steep road on its own at a speed up to 20 km per hour. Popularly known as Himalayan Wonder, the place is rather talked about among travelers. At an altitude of 11,000 feet above sea level, Magnetic Hill is one of the must-see things on the way to Leh. It is known to have magnetic power that can pull a car towards itself even when the ignition is off. It is a thrilling experience, but in reality, it is only an optical illusion caused by Gravity Hill. Magnetic Hill is one of the world's recognized gravity hills. Number 5. Mysterious Red Rain, Idukki, Kerala. Apart from a place with rich natural splendor of the Western Ghats, a vast forest reserve, and the tempting coastal Khooni, Idukki, or the Red region, is also famous as one of the mysterious places in India. The red-colored rain at Idukki first fell on the 25th of July 2001, and occurred sporadically for 2 months, staining clothes and buildings as it poured. This blood-red downpour, when collected by the locals, turned into clean water with red particles settled at the bottom. The scientists, after much analysis and debate, have zeroed in on one explanation for this occurrence. They say that the red particles are airborne spores of the locally growing alga in the region. Number 6. Balancing Rock of Mahabalipuram. The enormous balancing rock, also known as Krishna's Butterball, is a prime tourist attraction in Mahabalipuram. This rock is 5 meters in diameter and is positioned on a smooth gradient. It seems to defy all the laws of physics. It offers shade to all those who dare to sit underneath it. Number 7. Gravity-defying palace, Bada Imambara, Lucknow. This architectural wonder dates back to the 18th CE. Nawab Asaf-ud-Daula created this marvel, blending European and Arabic architecture in perfect harmony. The central arched hall is 50 meters long and about 3 stories high, hanging without the support of any pillars or beams. The main hall is known for the architecture of the labyrinth or Bul-Balaya, with more than 1,000 narrow staircase passages. The Imambara complex also houses lush gardens, a spectacular mosque and a baoli. Number 8. Great Banyan Tree, Kolkata. Imagine yourself in a place that looks like a woodland but in fact it is just a banyan tree. Sounds exciting. The Great Banyan Tree, situated in Acharya Jagdish Chandra Bose Indian Botanical Garden near Kolkata, embraces the world's widest banyan tree. This tree is immense beyond imagination and is 250 years old. The original trunk of this tree seems to be lost in the cluster of the roots, and the aerial roots make it appear like a forest. Interestingly, these roots are 25 meters above the surface. Cluster of the roots and the aerial roots make it appear like a forest. Interestingly, these roots are 25 meters above the surface. Number 9. Floating stones, Rameshwaram. You must have heard about the story of the Ramayana, and know how a bridge was built over the sea to reach Lanka. Well, it is very much in reality as well. The remnants of such stones are still found in Rameshwaram. The name of Lord Rama is still engraved on these stones, and they float when kept in the vessel full of water. Number 10. Living tree bridges, Meghalaya. There is an unusual formation of trees in the gradients of Khasi and Jainsha hills in Cherrapunji. There is a rubber tree having 3,000 feet long roots slinking its way along the gradient. The trees stick to the upper area, and the roots are elongated to the riverbed, hence providing natural bridges between the rivers. This mystifying sight bewitches the mind of the tourists instantly. Thanks for watching. Stay with us to see such as that informative videos in your phone first, and please subscribe to my channel.